Hello everybody, my name is Contrice and welcome to my channel. My goal is to inspire and motivate through fashion, words of encouragement, or just simply being authentically me on purpose. So if that interests you, stay tuned. All right, today's video is going to be different. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be sharing with you guys a little bit of an interview that I did on Instagram Live with Models of Authenticity founder Olivia. It was an amazing interview, and we talked about authenticity, manifestation, and so many different things. And so I'm going to share the first few minutes, but if you're into it and you want to see the rest of it, go ahead and check her YouTube channel out and also her Instagram page, and I will put the information for those in the description box. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching.
Hi everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for our 6th episode of Sunday Truths. My name is Olivia, and I am the founder of Models of Authenticity, which is a purpose-driven community that exists to nurture your authentic self-expression. Today we have a guest. Her name is Contrice, and she is 40 and authentic and fabulous to be joining us today, any moment. Hi, Contrice.
Hi.
For joining us on this Sunday.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for
How are
having
you
me. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good today.
Good. Me too. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience, Contrice?
Okay. All right. So my name is Contrice, and I am 40 years old. I will be 41 next month.
Wow.
So,
I had no
um, huh?
I had no idea. Go on. Go on.
I identify as female, and I live in Florida.
Okay.
Thank you. My calling and slash career, I'm an author, and my calling is modeling, which I did 10 years ago or so, and I took a long hiatus, and God kind of called me back to it. So I'm just now getting my feet wet, getting back into it now, and that I know for sure is my calling. So yeah, I'm getting back into that.
Beautiful. We love to hear that.
Yeah. Some qualities that I love about myself are I'm honest. I'm always honest. Sometimes a little too honest, but I love that quality about me. I'm a giver, and I'm really big on giving back. And I'm a very determined person. I'm never gonna stop. Once I have my mind set on something, I don't stop.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love
And so I started my journey of authenticity probably about 2 years ago. When I was 38, I decided that I wanted to be my best self by the time I was 40, going into being my best self, spiritually, mentally, physically. So I started that journey and started getting rid of a lot of things that weren't serving me anymore. And that was the start of really just embracing who I am as a person.
Wow. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That was a lovely introduction. Thank you so much. I especially love the qualities that you love about yourself. I just see so much of myself in that. That's probably why I noticed it. It's easier to be honest because honestly, I have a bad memory and I will forget my lie. So
Exactly. Lie is too hard to lie.
It's too hard to lie, or I won't be able to tell the story again. And a big part of my brand is storytelling, so it's easy to be honest. I just want to shout that out.
Exactly.
You said, I think you used determination, but I would use persistence. Nothing is gonna get in your way. You're going to accomplish this. There's no obstacle that you can't jump over. I really respect that as well. I'm shocked that you just started 2 years ago, but also I really identify with that because I would say I started maybe in 2020. So And look at where we sit now on a live show talking about authenticity. So
Exactly.
I want to take a moment to like pat us on the back because I don't know that we ever thought we would get here.
No, it's a really hard journey, and people don't understand how hard it is to be authentically you, because you already know being authentically you is going to piss some people off
Yeah.
or rub some people the wrong way, and you have to get past all of that, really.
Right. Right. It's not the easy road. It's not the easy
No,
like way to go about life.
no,
And that's why a lot of people cling to whatever they've made already that's not authentic.
Mhm.
I totally understand that because that's where we were before we made the decision to practice otherwise. And
Exactly.
although it's not hard, or I mean it's not easy in the sense that you are going to be challenged by people who don't like it.
Yeah.
The more you practice it, the easier it gets. And I breathe easier on this side of the fence. The
Yeah.
comedy side that we did before was, I think, like killing me. So it felt like I didn't really have a choice but to just
Yeah.
make change. What would you
Yeah.
say? Does that resonate with you?
So much so, because I honestly, I found myself like, I had to realize that you're going to either be too much or not enough for
Oh my
people.
gosh, yes.
So
Yes.
yeah, you are. And once I like had that epiphany, I'm just like, you know what? I might as well just be fully who I am and stop trying to dumb myself down for people or whatever, because the only person who was miserable in that was me.
Yes.
Like everybody else was happy because I was being that way,
Yes.
but I was not happy.
Mm.
And so now that I'm fully just like, this is who I am, I think you attract the right people, and the people that aren't meant to be around, they leave.
Yes.
And it opens up space for more and for better things, people, opportunities. And I am all about that. Give
It
me
does.
all of that. Give me all of that.
And because then you breathe easier. Like now
Yeah.
over here, I don't know how much longer I was gonna make it. Still like people pleasing, and it wasn't even just people. It was also being in institutions that I just had no, like, this is not where I shine. Like knowing where you thrive and where you just, this is not your fight and you need to pack up and go. Like that discernment is essential. And I guess you can apply that to people too. But I'm thinking like, you know, jobs, organizations.
Yeah.
You're a
Yeah.
part of, really.
Yeah.
If you are watering yourself down or making yourself small or less, or making yourself less, like
Yeah.
be you, but not like that, it just doesn't, it's not sustainable. And
No.
you haven't had enough until you've had enough, right? So maybe this message resonates with people, but they're not ready. And I respect that because
Oh
that,
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Because you're not, it's hard for some people to really find that space, but I think eventually, I mean, like I'm almost 41 and you're in your 20s, and so it took me longer to get there than you, so I totally applaud you for finding it earlier. But it's just like, it's, everybody is going to be different, and yeah.
absolutely. For me, I just wasn't going to make it. Like my
Yeah.
mental, I had gotten myself as far as conformity could take me. Like I'd kind of maxed out and I felt like I was at the end of the tunnel and the tunnel was like closed and it was like, I have to go back out because not, that's where I felt like I was. I felt like I didn't have a choice. So it was super painful for me because it wasn't really of my own volition. I guess yours sounds like a little bit more beautiful, or at least you described it like, you know, yes, you were living your life until like 38